What I'm about to tell you is not just another sad headline you scroll past. This is one of those stories that sits heavy on your chest, the kind that makes you pause and ask yourself, how did we get here? Because what is happening right now in Quir State should frighten every single Nigerian, whether you live there or not. Imagine this for a moment. A quiet community. People going about their daily lives, trying to survive, trying to make an honest living. Then suddenly, without warning, terror arrives. Armed men storm into Watan Zambufu community in Edu Local Government Area and snatch a woman. Not just any woman, a housewife, a trader, a mother. And as if that cruelty is not enough, they take her 5-month-old baby with her. A baby who doesn't even understand fear yet. A baby whose only crime is being born into a country where criminals now operate freely. This happened on a Friday. And here is the part that should make your blood boil. This community is barely 10 kilometers away from the National Youth Service Corps orientation camp in Yikpota. Let that sink in. A government facility where young graduates are sent to serve their country. A place that should symbolize safety, authority, and presence of the state. Yet, bandits felt bold enough to strike so close to it. No fear. No hesitation. No concern about consequences. Think about the terror of that moment. A mother clutching her baby, surrounded by armed men. No way to run. No way to fight back. No way to protect the most precious thing in her life. The fear she must be feeling right now is unimaginable. Every second worrying not just about herself, but about whether her child is hungry, crying, sick, or even alive. This is not just crime. This is cruelty at its highest level. And as if the kidnapping itself is not evil enough, the criminals have demanded a ransom of 20 million naira. 20 million. From an ordinary family. They didn't stop there. They issued threats. Pay quickly or face the worst. An audio recording of their negotiation has surfaced, and in it, the kidnappers can barely speak Yoruba properly. That alone tells a terrifying story, that many of these criminals are not even from the communities they are destroying. They come in, terrorize, collect money, and vanish, leaving broken families behind. The woman they abducted was not reckless. She was not doing anything illegal. She was a trader, simply moving within her own state, trying to earn a living. Something millions of Nigerians do every single day. But in Quir State today, even moving from one place to another has become a gamble with your life. And this is where the story gets even darker. This was not an isolated incident. Not a one-off tragedy. Kidnapping in Quir State has become almost routine. Yes, routine. Something people now whisper about, plan around, and fear daily. Young people are taken. Elderly people are taken. No one is too old. No one is too weak. No one is spared. Families are being pushed to the edge. People are selling land, houses, cars, everything they've worked for their entire lives. Some are borrowing money they may never be able to repay. Others are emptying life savings meant for school fees, medical care, or retirement. All for one reason, to get their loved ones back alive. Imagine working hard for decades, only to lose everything in a single phone call from a kidnapper. And if you think status offers protection, think again. Even traditional rulers, the custodians of culture and community leadership, have become targets. 2 monarchs in Quir State were recently abducted. One reportedly regained freedom after paying ransom, which alone is proof that the system has failed. The other monarch is still in captivity. And he is not alone. His son is being held with him. A father and his child, trapped in a terrorist camp, while their family wakes up every day not knowing if today will be the day they receive bad news. The nightmare doesn't end there. In December, staff of the Quir State Ministry of Works were abducted while carrying out their official duties. Civil servants. Government workers. People serving the state. If government workers are not safe, if traditional rulers are not safe, if women and babies are not safe, Then tell me, who exactly is safe? What we are witnessing is not random violence. This is organized crime. A well-structured operation that has discovered kidnapping is profitable in Nigeria. These criminals operate in daylight. They strike close to government institutions. They negotiate boldly. They issue deadlines. They make threats. And they do all this because they do not believe they will be caught. And honestly, can you blame them? How many have truly been punished? There was a time when these communities were peaceful. Farmers went to their farms without fear. Traders traveled to markets freely. Children played outside. Families visited one another. Life was hard, yes, but it was not terrifying. Today, that peace is gone. Fear has replaced normalcy. Silence has replaced laughter. People now calculate risk before stepping outside their homes. So the questions must be asked. Where are the security forces? What is being done? How can armed men operate just 10 kilometers away from an NYSC camp without interception? How can kidnapping become a business that thrives this openly? Who is failing the people of Quir State? This is bigger than one woman. Bigger than one baby. Bigger than one community. This is about the value of human life. This is about the responsibility of those in power. And this is about the future of a country where citizens are beginning to feel abandoned. That mother and her 5-month-old baby deserve better. The family selling everything they own deserve better. The monarch and his son still in captivity deserve better. The people of Quir State deserve better. Nigerians deserve better. And this is why stories like this must not be ignored. Silence only gives these criminals more confidence. Talking about it, sharing it, demanding answers, that is how pressure builds. That is how change begins. If this story troubles you the way it troubles me, don't look away. Stay engaged. Keep asking questions. Speak up. Because today it is Quir State. Tomorrow, it could be anywhere. And none of us can afford to pretend this is not our problem. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think should be done to end this madness? Do you believe our security agencies are doing enough? Have you or someone you know been affected by kidnapping? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters. And together, we must keep demanding the safety and dignity that every Nigerian deserves.